Thomas Ian Nicholas, the Rookie, and the Rockstar. Greetings and welcome back, Astronomiconquerors. February 7th, 8th, and 9th, 2020 is quite literally only a month away, and the Wyndham Garden in Sterling Heights is being prepared to host Michigan's most exciting and diverse pop culture celebration. It's the third annual Astronomicon, and we are here to salute and discuss the amazing celebrities that will be accompanying the contest, the events, and the concerts already on the schedule. This is AstronomiConfidential. Thank you for joining me. To anyone growing up in the 1990s, Thomas Ian Nicholas is quite a familiar face. Whether being called Funky Butt-Lovin', leading the Chicago Cubs to a World Series victory, or chasing an end to his own virginity, Thomas Ian Nicholas has grown up alongside a generation of moviegoers into more than just an adolescent actor, now writing, producing, and directing not just film and television projects, but a successful touring music career. Astronomicon is excited to welcome to the team, Thomas Ian Nicholas. A veteran actor since the age of 6, Thomas's first big role was that of young Tony Danza on a 1988 episode of the hit sitcom Who's the Boss. Appearances on other primetime successes of the era followed, with a young Thomas appearing on Baywatch, Married with Children, and the Harry and the Hendersons series before scoring a feature film role in 1992's Radio Flyer, a heavily dramatic film exploring themes of violence and child abuse. He would continue in drama-based projects like Dr. Quinn Medicine Woman and pursuing more serious movie roles until 1993, when he would get roped into comedy, stardom, and Chicago Cubs lore. He was cast as Henry Rowengartner in Rookie of the Year, a baseball fantasy comedy featuring Gary Busey and Daniel Stern. After being granted nearly unstoppable pitching power by a freak accident, the teenage Rowengartner leads the historically championship-bearing Chicago Cubs to World Series victory, all while dealing with the battles of adolescence. Using the real Wrigley Field as a backdrop, the Underdog story was a hit, and along with other teenage sports comedies like Mighty Ducks and The Sandlot, ushered in a mid-90s explosion of teen and young adult sports films. In 1995, Thomas would return to the Little League roster, this time in Disney's A Kid in King Arthur's Court. Playing nerdy knight Calvin Fuller, this retelling of a Mark Twain classic led to a Young Artist Award for Best Supporting Actor and a sequel for Thomas in 1997's A Kid in Aladdin's Palace. Thomas was ready for more adult fare when he took his next role, that of Kevin Myers in the 1999 raunch comedy American Pie. That film, about a group of friends and their pact to lose their virginities by the end of high school, also starred Jason Biggs, Tara Reid, and Seann William Scott, and was certainly a box office smash that nearly defined a generation, raking in $235 million at the box office with a shoestring $11 million budget. Thomas would reprise his role for the film's 3 direct sequels, 2001's American Pie 2, American Wedding in 2003, and most recently American Reunion in 2012. Thomas would be able to utilize the success of American Pie to return to more dramatic roles. 2002 found him facing off against Michael Myers in Halloween Resurrection, alongside Jamie Lee Curtis and Busta Rhymes, while that same year, he portrayed the Weasley Mitchell Allen in the Bret Easton Ellis written black comedy, The Rules of Attraction. In 2003, Thomas portrayed real-life kidnapping victim Frank Sinatra Jr. in Stealing Sinatra, with David Arquette and William H. Macy, showcasing his ability to easily transfer between the most dramatic to the most absurd. Roles in 2009's Life is Hot in Cracktown, and continued biographical performances such as Walt Disney in 2015's Walt Before Disney, and as Martin Scorsese in the 2019 film Zeroville, have allowed Thomas to stay true to his dramatic roots, while the omnipresent success of American Pie stands as a reminder of his comedic ones. Thomas Ian Nicholas joined the Producers Guild of America while producing and acting in his most recent project, Adverse, a drama thriller with a large ensemble cast that includes Mickey Rourke, Sean Astin, Lou Diamond Phillips, Penelope M. Miller, and many more Hollywood luminaries. Adverse is a dramatic crime thriller about a rideshare driver who must infiltrate a dangerous crime syndicate in order to save his sister, due for release in 2020. Thomas Nicholas is also an accomplished recording artist touring the United States while working on his 7th studio album with the Thomas Nicholas Band. Besides releases like Without Warning and Heroes Are Human, he provided the feature single for American Reunion in the form of My Generation, and has appeared on the 2015 Blues Traveler album, Blow Up the Moon. He tours nearly constantly with the Thomas Nicholas Band, announcing new performance dates and music over at thomasiannicholas.com. Over the last 10 years, the Thomas Nicholas Band has rocked over 600 live performances around the world, from huge festivals to the most intimate acoustic shows. To this day, Thomas Ian Nicholas cannot forget the roles that made him a baseball and high school hero to a generation of moviegoers. And I can't wait to share those memories with him a few weeks from now at Astronomicon. Who's coming to play ball? The Wyndham Garden in Sterling Heights is ready for all the excitement and enjoyment coming February 7th, 8th, and 9th, only at Michigan's most diverse, unique, and amazing pop culture destination, Astronomicon. Thomas Ian Nicholas joins an all-star celebrity lineup including WWE superstars Alexa Bliss and Lita, horror icon Bill Moseley, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles creator Kevin Eastman, Dirt Nasty, aka Simon Rex, and many, many more. I wouldn't miss this for the world. My name is Chuck Reeves, and you can catch me in the panel room. And until next time, this has been AstronomiConfidential.
Rotate from the shoulder slowly.
Whoa! I'm the new pitcher.
We will succeed.
About time!
We will get laid! Yeah, don't mess with the class of 99.
We're gonna get her back for that. Watch me.
Hey, what's going on? Thomas Nicholas here. I am excited to come to Astronomicon in Sterling Heights, Michigan, February 7th through 9th, 7th, 8th, and 9th. So if you're in Michigan, you know, the birthplace of American Pie, come and say what's up. I'll tell you all about my new flick coming out. At that point, we'll be very close to the premiere in Portugal for my new film Adverse. So yeah, hope to see you there.